Hello and good evening. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Merry Christmas. Good evening. Christmas Eve, everyone. Taking a moment here to get all the streams online. And then we'll get rocking. Discord notification. Boop. Beep boop. I'm waiting for the embeds. There they are. You. Remove the embeds. Embedded. Okay. Post a little notification. Hopefully that went out. Can never tell. And looks like YouTube's on. Kick is on. Twitch is on. I got my chats and my alerts. Everything's set. Okay, we're ready to rock. So first thing I'm doing tonight is I'm going to get level 20 meta gems going. These are really cheap to get going because you don't have to use jewelers on them. So I'm just going to make sure these are like maxed out for the ones that I'm certain that I'm going to use. And then I've got some comments on YouTube for some suggestions of things to try with the build. I'm going to get those in. And then we'll start smashing some maps. What's up, Justin? Good evening, dude. So for these gem slams, you just cut, whatever level you want. I went with 17s. They're pretty cheap, and then you just vol them. And you look for the, +1 to level from corruption or 23%. Because I think we're going to try to roll 21 23s.
You've got some goods in.
I'm not super familiar with how the vol,
It's your lucky day.
what's it called? The crystallized corruption works. Haven't used it yet, but it says it modifies a skill gem unpredictably or destroys it. Maybe I could look up what this is actually doing on the wiki. It's worth a shot. Might inform my decisions and save me some money. Crystallized corruption. But yeah, the goal is to get a +1 level gem. I've already got a couple of those, so that's already set. But yeah, causing to be twice corrupted, randomly gain or lose levels, quality, or an extra socket, or be destroyed. It doesn't say it can do nothing, which is one of the outcomes on a regular vol. So we shouldn't need to use the Omen of Corruption. Drops in a tier 3 Thermitude room. That's good to know. I actually didn't know that. And yeah, I think we'll slam some of these +1s. I have 3 of them. And we'll see if we get lucky. That one poofed. That one lost 10 quality. That's really sad. And that one lost 3 quality. Ew. Okay, so this one poofed. This is bad. This is going to end badly. Thank you for fixing that for me.
I'll post it right away.
Yeah, these are not cheap either. I mean, they're not brutally expensive, but if I end up going through like 100 of them to do this, of course, it's not going to be worth it. I'll probably just do a couple more. They have all failed so far.
Can I
It's
help?
almost free to get the other ones. It's just that these are about,
You've got some
a
goods in.
sixth of a divine. So if you have to go through tons of them, it's kind of brutal. Here's a 23. Poofed. This is such a silly thing to be doing, but I don't know. You got to mess around with the new currency and learn some stuff. Let me turn up my PoE sound a bit. Adds to the flavor. Boop. Okay. Quality. 18, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, -1, 23. Only got one. Phew.
What's new?
Long road ahead is all we can say.
Hail.
Got an infuser.
Can I help?
Try again. Poof! Oh my god, dude. What is the chance to poof? They are all poofing. Should I see this through? Should I commit? Those are 2 to 1. I like level 1s. Level 1s are 17 exalts. I love that. What the heck? And 17s were 1 to 1 ratio. Oh, now they're 1.5 to 1. Somebody else actually buying these? There's no sell order for them. So this guy's just like totally determining what the value of these is. How many more exalts do I have? I'm all out. Gonna need some more.
I'll post it right away.
Uncut. I can check 16s. 3 to 1. Wow. 19s? 2 to 1. All right, 17s were 1 to 1. I'm gonna try a 1 to 1 order for like 30. Yeah.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Easy.
Can I help?
We'll do like 8 at a time, I guess. And on the one hand, I like want to call it quit on the infusers. Oh my god, I failed all 8 of those. On the other hand, I don't want to upgrade it to 20 if I'm going to infuse it later. You want to, you want to do it while the gem is low. Otherwise, you're wasting money.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
So, yeah, we'll see here. Let's see how this goes. So far, I'm doing nothing but failing, so it's making me want to settle.
Comet.
Good old Comet. Okay. -1. There's a 23. Another 23. All right, so the 23s could go in the infuser because they don't already have the +1 level. So we're trying to like just high roll on those. God.
Can I help?
Dude, I just whiffed that again. This is crazy. This is brutal. These are 1 to 1 now.
I'll post it right away.
Mistakes were made. Upgrade my comets. Going so poorly. We got a gem level. Woohoo! Another gem level. And fail. Seriously, to the breach. Seriously. Okay, we got 2. I'm going to settle shop with these and just take these up to 20s. I think I'll infuser these for fun. Just to see.
Can I help?
Crystallized corruption. 55. Expansive.
All right. Your order is
Number 1.
registered.
Oh, I got a -1 level. Close. Feels bad, man.
Oh, it's you.
It seems like the net chance to hit the +1 feels worse. Like the number that disappeared was a lot. Extra socket has confirmation needed, so I don't know if that is a potential outcome or not. lose levels or quality. So I think it's 4 outcomes. So it should be a 1 in
Can
4
I help?
based on how the other gems work. Another -1. No.
Have an order?
Why do you hate me? Okay, we're gonna go get uncut 20s and save that adventure for later. Uncut 20s are hella expensive. Wow. I can't believe how much those are. So that's like 3.6 divs. What's up, Spooky? I tested it a bit, yeah. It's hokey, man. Like, I want it to be good, but it's just not. And it makes sense that it is not good. Like, I get it. We're going to need 3 of these. Is that really 6 divines? Can I not get away with 5? 1.67. Nope. 2 per. I could swap to Exalt, but I'm honestly
I'll
running out
fill
of
that in
gold,
as
so
soon as I can.
I'm not going to mess around with that.
What's new?
All right, so then these go here, and we say 20, and go equipped gems, and level the Comet, and voila, we have a bigger Comet, I think. Wait, what the? No! No, it did this one. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked tonight. Okay, now I got a YOLO on that one. I just wasted 2 divs. I actually don't know how that happened. I didn't know you could upgrade directly from the meta gems. I got quality.
Have an order?
1 more crystallized. One more crystallized.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Come on, beautiful gem. Come on. Oh, I poofed. Good lord. I'm getting so wrecked. Make it stop. Make the pain stop. Okay, this guy still needs an upgrade. We got to make sure it's our level 17 Comet. There we go. Voila. We have a level 21 Comet. Next, we'll do this guy. Equipped. Voila. Boom. Now, I have some other things that aren't level 21. One is my Spark. One is my Mana Tempest. My Flame Wall is actually only 18. And I probably need to look up whether there's value in upgrading those. Another thing I want to do is my Blasphemy, Temp Chains, and Feebles are all down a level. But going for Spirit Gems there is probably like brutally
it's you.
expensive. I gotta check it out. Uncut 20 Spirit Gems are about 5 divines, so that's why I just keep waiting on those. So I am gonna just keep waiting. We'll see how it goes later. Okay. What's up, Zocati? Merry Christmas to you as well. And yeah, I'll be, actually mapping in the build shortly. Get excited. All right, so this 19 we can vol and fail.
What's new? I'll do you proud.
Will you now? We'll bring this back over. Boop. And we're on. Cheers, my friend. Okay. There's only one mod on maps we need to look out for, and honestly, we're just testing. I don't know if it's like necessarily a brick, but monsters having higher ailment threshold is something I need to look out for and test carefully tonight. Otherwise, we're just doing super juiced effectiveness mobs with some essences in there. The essences are pretty weak because I have like a full-on effectiveness tree. Normally, you'd want to come over here and at least get the energetic resonance. But yeah, this works fine. There's another way you could do it and maybe take it. You could go 4 nodes here, and then you would save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So net difference there's 7. Then you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you still wouldn't get here, and this is like the really good node. So in order to get essences online properly, you got to get over to this node, which is 8. And you really should have 2 more for here, which is 10. And if we get 10 back, we're sacrificing a lot of power. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know. There's a way to do it. You lose a little bit of like pack size, and then you lose this 9% waystone modifier. So probably not worth it. Yet to play a caster. Yeah, this was my first season playing casters. They are so much fun. Cannot recommend, taking the proverbial leap and giving it a shot more highly.
Have an order?
Because they're really fun. And there's just like endless things you can do. Okay, I got to check all these scepter mods and see if there's a good one I can go with. These are all allies and presence. This is presence AoE, and then this is spirit. Probably just want presence AoE. That's a minion thing. And that is really cheap. 18 exalt, really? Nope. 10. Boop.
All right. Your order is registered.
How do you get the 2 extra points on Abyss? What do you mean? Like down here? It says here how you get them. If you hover over this. If that's what you're talking about, Tuna. What's up, Cafe Addict? I like your name. Adonai's tech is crazy. Wish I could fit it in my homebrew Spark. There's way too much going on. That's how I felt about mine, but I had to full send this when I saw this. When I saw this wand. It's just way too cool. I'm going to pull that off for now, so I don't get confused on weapon sets. Now, somebody said if I leave Power Siphon in here, then it will not continue to reset the Pinnacle of Power position on the skill bar, which is a great suggestion from YouTube. There was one other suggestion from YouTube I really wanted to take into account, so give me a second. Let me go find it. I got 3 new comments, so there might be some good stuff in there as well. Okay. The one I really wanted to look at had to do with Snap. Apparently, Snap consumes a power charge, which would be really big for mana recovery. Let's look at Snap. Consume the element or energy from Frozen Shot Knight enemy, creating a blast. I don't see anything about consuming a power charge. Yeah, there's nothing there about power charges. Any skill in particular for leveling? I have a really nicely curated leveling guide for Spark, if you want to go for that. I don't know if you want to enjoy the campaign, but it was really, really fun for the campaign because it requires some pretty cool skill combos. But yeah, I've got nice tiers for the variants, and everything's up to date, and it's exactly what I ran this season. So it's definitely reliable. I'll drop this link in all the chats. Trying to make Poison Spark work? You're crazy, dude. That's awesome, though. Go get him, man. Go get him. What was this comment on Snap? Let me Control F Snap here. Snapshot. Okay, for your mana issues, you can automate Snap with the support gem to consume the power charge. Oh. Support gem. Let me take a look here. That would be 2 gem slots in a cast on, though. I probably can't afford that. Empowered Sparks. Nope. Consume a power charge to trigger Creeping Chill on an ice crystal created by supporting skills. Interesting. 80% more duration when consuming a power charge. Abiding Hex. Now we have to cut that just for science. Can I put that in Pinnacle? Nope. So the idea is that I could drop Snap into here for Living Bomb, and then let me go back here. We put in it's not Concoct, right? Nope, it would be Creeping Chill, Consumer Power Charge, to trigger Creeping Chill on an ice crystal created by supported skills. I'm guessing this creates ice crystals. Chilled ground as though dealing damage equal to 100% of the ice crystal's life. Interesting. Yeah, for sure, Zocati. I mean, if you decide to go with it, you know, enjoy. Yeah, Cold Spark is so much fun. Don't ask about the boss damage. Okay. Oh, so for this, I'd have to drop like Pinpoint or something else. It really will break things to go with Snap, I think. It must create ice crystals. Creates an elemental blast, leaves behind a remnant. Those blasts cannot spread further. Can also be cast on a frostbolt. This is going to consume the elemental energy. It looks kind of fun to try out just in general. And it's spawning random infusion remnants. I think I tried this gem earlier this season. I bet I've got a Snap in here somewhere already. Yep. So it would definitely go on Cast on Ailment. It would replace Living Bomb. And then I don't see why Creeping Chill should work on this. Yeah, it can't go in there anyway. But it'll replace the Living Bomb pretty nicely. Okay, I don't like to make too many changes at once and then dive into a map. Otherwise, you can't really capture like whether your changes are working well. There's one more thing I remembered when I was recording my video this morning that I needed to change, and that was to hike this off and hike this off because they're both pointless, and then find a new home for those points. I think the new home was going to be the Power Within. This is giving us crit bonus, so not like totally sold on it, but it's decent. I could take Pen as well. We get 8% all Pen here. It's pretty good. Anything else I could do with 2 points? That's really nice. If I had 3, I could go with these three. These are 3 really good nodes right here. But I don't think there's a third point available. So maybe I just put both into the meta skills energy until I level. I am going to figure out how to make this build tankier. You're going to notice my resists are just garbage. And I need to make the build a lot tankier. And then I can actually level up with this build. It's been a while since I've leveled up. 96 I always see as like a real benchmark you have to hit. And then you can kind of chill and die a lot with builds that you are testing. All right, the Pinnacle of Power still is going into my left click, which is just so annoying. Even though I have Power Siphon in. Yeah, I really don't want Power Siphon in. Oh well. Let me know if I need to turn game volume down. Seems like it might be kind of loud. All right, Pinnacle's online. And away we go. I'm going to be looking out for the snaps. That's like the new tech here. I don't know what they look like. Ow. My resists are 34 and 37. Pretty sad.
If you like. The change is nothing.
Bye, sweetie. But everything's getting off screen, so how bad could it really be? Here's the breach. Or the abyss. Yeah, I just flexed all over that abyss. That does feel really good, man. Abyss has been a challenge for Spark all season. And this map is like extremely max modded, especially with this Delirium starting to build up. So this is a good heavyweight fight for the new build.
Fire creature.
No idea what Snap's doing. Like, I can't see the skills, right? But it does seem like there's a lot more comets than usual, and I am struggling with mana.
Bring fortune.
So that's good, I guess. I'm struggling with mana, that's good. Question is, how can we consume power torches more frequently? Maybe I could put a less duration in the charge infusion? That'd be interesting. Yo, what's up, Bonky? Thanks, dude. Long time no see, man. Merry Christmas. Appreciate you. Oh, God. I almost just died. Goodbye, Abyss. Boy, does it feel good to wreck these Abyss monsters. That is very nice. I think if I solve res, the build is basically an unkillable god tier mapping build. Need to solve res, though. And I probably need to get like more comfortable with constantly consuming the power, because that is regenerating tons of mana each time I do it.
I need more time.
It's just another click. It's not that it's that big a deal. It's just like more clicks.
We do not suffer and live. We thrive.
I love that guy's voice. Really? No goodies? Rude. Rude. I'm gonna turn the Delian counter off.
I need more time.
Where boss? Boss is down here. I guess I'll keep grabbing these spirit gems so that way I can do my own like 21 gem tech swap in a little bit.
Victory is mine.
Another agenda item for tonight is to see if Blink can fit in, because Blink would officially be very nice on this build. Do we like the boss damage a little bit?
Freeze!
God, that's sweet. He was also frozen, by the way, which is even sweeter. Thought I had ritual on these. Almost certain that I did, so that's super confusing. Sometimes you have tons, sometimes you have none. It's probably... Are you generating them with... What are you generating them with? You freezing stuff? You know, Siphon's pretty random, right? You get a cold remnant when you freeze. And then your Ascendancy can give you a random other element, right? So it's just kind of random. It's not perfect. Tiajami, here is the Mobalytics for the entire Stormweaver stuff for this season. The most recent variant is the one I'm running now. Pathing in my temple has been a source of pain. Can you tell? Can you tell I've not been super happy about this? Can't put a road there. Ugh. Crimson Hall. I'm just kind of dumping buildings into the middle here because, I don't know, it's not been pretty around here. I really can't get up there, huh? I'll go like that. Upgrade room, corruption chamber. Let's put it here, I guess. Add waste on modifiers. Don't really care about it. Elemental Equilibrium. Oh, you're not on Stormweaver. Oh. That's tough, man.
Like
that's tough. So you're using Shock with Elemental Equilibrium. Yeah, that's going to be inconsistent. For sure. The Stormweaver Ascendancy solves the lack of remnants, and you really just can't build. I don't think you can build around them, other than like maybe triggering 2 spells. I don't think you can build around them without Stormweaver. Honestly, sorry to say. All right, I want to come up and kill this. I'm trying to create it so that my temple, I come in and I just run down the middle. Got that idea a little bit too late.
Val, fool. Not yet. Didn't break a sweat.
Like right there, I didn't generate a single remnant from the power infusion. That was pretty unlucky, but now I'll be good. The power siphoning power thing is on now. What's up, best Freemason? Thank you, man. Yep, I'll continue to update. We've got some nice things going on already here in this stream where we're testing, so. This is what you wanted to try? Well, that works out great. Thanks for the follow, Ikaros. I did not lose that room. I can't get the rooms to go away, man. Okay, I think that's like entirely it for this map. All right, so what did we learn there?
It's your lucky
Snap
day.
is maybe a mana hog. I was losing so much more mana that map. It also could be the higher level comets, because we got comets up to 28 now. And those might be, you know, those might be pretty costly. The boundless energy is a cost multiplier, but obviously we probably really want to do that. There's the like energy retention. I wonder if that has the same cost multiplier. It's 110. And this is 115. It's about the same. So, Mimic, you're doing this build now? Heck yes, dude. This build's really fun. It's insane for melting bosses because they're frozen. You'll see it in more gameplay, but in our channel for this build, I posted like a pretty ideal. This was a Citadel boss fight. I think this was a Citadel boss fight with these two. So watch what happens here. They're both 15 mil health. And here they spawn, and watch their freeze build up. So Yitzaria spawns first. Look, she's already at 51. A couple more comets come down, and look, she's frozen already. This is like 1 second into the fight. And then Matsli is frozen immediately after that. This is 2 seconds into the fight. So we're 2 seconds in. I've dealt 9.4 million to one and 2 million to another, and they're both frozen. Now, I do run out of mana here, and I'm working on boss mana solving. And that kind of drags out the fight to 7 seconds, it looks like. But I ended up dealing 30 mil damage between the two bosses over 7 seconds, and they were both frozen the whole fight. So I think it's super ideal for bossing. Hopefully that helps with the questions you're bouncing around in the old noggin. Yeah, it's super ideal for bossing, and I'm still like, you know, more improvements to come. We're still figuring things out here. With hits for blasts originating from a unique enemy. That's kind of interesting. Creating an elemental blast leaves behind an infusion, spread to other enemies. This thing doesn't consume an infusion, so it's probably needs to go. This thing creates a lightning infusion. This leaves behind random infusion. Does this one consume? No, it leaves behind a fire infusion. Yeah, I'm not sure on Snap versus the Living Bomb. There's also Firestorm. How low of level does Firestorm come online? That's worth checking. It's a level 11 gem. Let me see how much the mana cost changes. Can I ask for a price check? Trying to see myself, but can't figure out how much I could sell my item. I'm not going to lie, I'm not like an expert price checker. If you wanted to come into the Discord and drop it in items crafting or just the general discussion, I can show it on the stream and we can, we can get chat feedback or Discord feedback, but I'm not a price checker, man. All right, so we went to a level 11. It'd be 57 mana versus 121. Let me see if there's any restrictions on the level 11 gem, because they've added these restrictions of, like, doesn't do certain things to certain monster types. We'll go level 12. I don't see anything. This one does create ice bolts, which is interesting. Remember that ice bolt gem? Creeping Chill? Let me see if I can put that in. No. Dude, what's the point of this gem? Supports skills that creates ice crystals. Ice bolt. I guess those aren't ice crystals. Never mind. Forget my words, man. Don't pay attention to my words. Another potential attack here is to ditch Mana Tempest or Flame Wall for Mana Remnants. And I would pull out Ritualistic Curse. I love the curse setup, though, so I'm going to hold off on that. What's quality do here? Impact radius? Sure. All right, test number 2. We'll pull Snap. We will add Firestorm. Should add a lot more proc for crit and ailment. I mean, theoretically, it should drain my mana more, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Testing out Adonai on Oracle using Covenant and a series of Skewity to sustain 10 comments per second. That sounds fantastic. I don't know what Covenant is, actually, and I'm reminding myself what Add Series Acuity is. Sounds really cool, though, dude. How do you keep mana up for that? What's up, Timur? Merry Christmas, man. I just got everything in the Mobalytics guide. I'll relink it to all the chats. Hey, look, my Pinnacle power stayed down here when the skill bar was full. That appears to be what really did it.
Grow cold.
I want Blink. Is Pinnacle on? It is on. Where are the comments? Oh, is this an ailment threshold map? I wanted to test one of these tonight, assuming that it's going to be very terrible. I can check it after I die, right? If I die. Yeah, it's something. It's something bad. It must be threshold. Still pretty strong there on that Abyss. 53% Ellie res and 112% ailment threshold. So the cast on ailment is just like basically going to be almost impossible to proc. Not that we won't keep trying. I'll try and keep an eye on it. Chest that gives Spell Leech. Oh. You have to check that out.
Out of mana.
Whoa. The Firestorm feels pretty good, but I can't tell if, you know, this map is not like for like with the previous map. I can't tell if this is, you know, actually shooting as many comets as I would, which I'm testing for the mana, so we'll have to run another map with Firestorm. I suppose I could put the snap back in for this map since it's looking good. Dude, we got a random exile on the Abyss. Respawn, please. No? Aw. That would have been cool. What am I missing here?
Cold, take you.
The heck, dude? Okay, it's that guy. These guys are gonna kill me. Come on, put me out of my misery. Come on. Ah, weak. Weak Abyss monsters. It's interesting, the Ignite Dot just like ignores Mom, it looks like. I didn't know that about Ignite Dot. What is my go-to farm? Well, right now I'm just trying to test the hardest content, which is this. But my go-to farm is Strongboxes, Spirits, and Essences. They just print. And really it's just the Essences. Everything else is kind of for fun, and it fits in nicely with Essences. Boom. Dude, the lightning warp is so cool, isn't it? You're like blinking across the map.
I need more time.
Boom. Dude, the other thing the lightning warp's really good for is getting in on these abyss monsters. Because these guys, like, they can be hard to get close to. But the lightning warp just darts in there and just wrecks them. That was an insane abyss clear there. That was very validating of the Ellie Storm. This is an elemental ailment threshold map, and the build is still clearing. I can't believe that, actually.
I need more time.
Obviously, it makes sense that it is not going well on this boss. I mean, he's frozen most of the fight, so that part was fine. But that took a very long time.
Freeze!
So ailment threshold is doable, but not fun. Is basically what I just learned. Very tedious. What do I enjoy the most? Essences. They're so fun. It's so fun, like, flipping them and trying to roll the good ones and all that stuff. I think wisps are really fun, too, because I've seen them high roll.
It's
Once you
your
see them high roll,
lucky day.
you can't unsee it. Bad. Bad. Somewhat interesting, but bad. Don't know what that is. Bad. Bad.
Hail.
It's all gold. I need gold constantly. Always running out of gold.
Thanks for the chat.
Okay, these are bad gems. Snap, we're still testing. See, we're running Expedition Ritual, Abyss Breach, Ritual Items, Logbooks, both Ritual and Abyss Tablets, sell 50 each. Yeah, that's a solid strat. That's a solid strat. Going with, like, the guaranteed prints are always really solid, and logbooks are solid, and essences are solid. So Ritual has been fantastic. Sometimes when I talk about strats, I forget about just, like, the events that you put on, like the, quote, extra content. But yeah, my favorite, number 1 is Ritual. Number 2 is Expedition for the print. All right, Covenant. Oh, this is for Life Leech. Yeah. To totally, like, change how I do the build if I run the Covenant. But yeah, it's very cool armor. Very interesting, Icarus, if you're still there. Thanks for calling it out. I forgot this existed because I've never run life-based spells still. Yep, you probably could, Zakati. You probably could. Essences are really fun in this game. I think they're more fun than PoE1, which is crazy. They're really fun in PoE1. How's the build going, Fishy? Survivability issues with range guys. So, Blasphemy, Tempt Chains, and Feeble with Magnified Area 2. If you can't afford the Heightened Curse, you can run Focused Curse for more area. It's going to help you a lot on those ranged guys. Convert all costs to life and keep mana stack with overflow as my life, and that works. What's your like hideout health globe at? That would tell me whether I'd be like even close to trying it, which I'd be interested to try it. Look at this friggin' guy. Crit resistant. Rude. Also changed to ESCI. Nice. ESCI is very nice. I do think the mana stacking variant's like where it's at, but before that, ESCI is where it's at. You can get so much ES. I mean, it's net tankier than mana stacking. It's just limited on damage quite a bit. Alright, we're finally kind of online here. That was a pretty slow map start. $1,900 health before overflowing both. Okay. Interesting. So could do it. Yeah, mana stacking is tough to switch to. You really gotta have all the different pieces online, or you're like losing value significantly in one or another. Like, you've got to be able to get your damage taken as mana over 80%. Otherwise, you really just shouldn't do it. I mean, honestly.
I need more time.
Well, this should be crazy. Yeah, I can take a look. Post it in the Discord. I can check it out. And honestly, for this build, like for the ES variant, I'm not going to even be like the foremost expert or whatever. I mean, look at this minion. You don't even have to move. Like, this is how strong the defensive layer is. I'm also curse immune, so it's just really broken.
Not yet.
Boom. Oh, wow. Almost died to a death effect there. That was kind of nasty. Okay. Let's live swap Snap back in and see if it feels different from a mana standpoint or a clear standpoint.
Good timing. The spirit is near.
I'll say the general clear on this map so far has been like a little bit slower than what I'd like to see. Maybe Snap will help with that.
Rathen's flaring. It's getting stronger.
We're Wisp enjoying.
Joe, give it a chance to recover.
Yeah, I have a Discord for the community. And there's a couple of guys in there. They are like just freaking goated with their PoE knowledge. And they're so helpful. They help everybody out. I don't have a cool command like that, but my Discord link's all over everything. I think it should be in the description for the video and on the Twitch page and all that stuff. Yeah, man, come on over. Alright, we're still Wisp enjoying. Had to wait for him to get possessed. Boo. Appreciate it, dude.
I need more time.
Dude, as juicy these maps are, they've not been dropping much compared to just like straight essence farming, which just prints so well. I think the snap clear feels better, and I haven't really noticed any mana issues. I don't really know what snap does for us on bosses.
Chris!
It'd be like a whole separate question.
Not yet.
Oh my god, this is a mess. I am gonna die in here. What a freaking mess. Freeze the boss, please. Thank you.
Is mine.
Oh my god, is build good or what? Oh, it's not over. Oh god.
Chris!
Oh god, don't celebrate. Out of mana.
I can't do that yet.
That was the craziest one room PoE2 encounter of my life. Did build just shine or what? That was with 34 resist too, by the way.
I can't do that
This
yet.
build is goated for the season, man. That was freaking awesome. So hyped. Yeah, so Fishy, I don't know, did you see my video today? Posted a video today on all the changes I've made to kind of get what I'm doing here online. It's very different from what I've been doing up to this point in the league.
I can't do that yet.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're not mana stacking, there's so much in this build it's going to be hard to get working. Like, you need a decent mana pool just to cast lots of comets. You're probably running out of mana while you're trying to cast comets in succession. Oh, that's awesome, Spooky. Congratulations, man. Better to put Rakiata on Comet. So previously in this build, I stayed away from Rakiata because we were doing so much exposure, and there's a lot of pen on the tree. But now I'm not. The trouble is, though, you have 2 Comets, and I think you can only use 1 Rakiata, right? These setups are feeling really good. The only thing I could probably try, I think the snap felt pretty good there too. I mean, how can it get better than what just happened in that room? That was so insane. But it probably can, right? We need some Utrids. And I need to look at reduced
your lucky
duration on
day.
this. I don't know if you can do that. For some reason, they don't let you do anything in charge regulation. Like, doesn't it have a duration, a tick duration? Use time, charge consumption interval. Like, I want to lower that. It's not going to let me. Duration. Compressed duration. That's what I'm looking for. Let me just, like, hard craft it and see if it lets me put it in. Probably won't. Can't. Man. What's up, Lizer? Welcome. Good evening. Bad, bad, bad. Bad.
What's new?
Items off the ground are bad. You did it, GGG.
Good.
You made it so that items off the ground are bad. All right, so Uhtred in charge regulation could be good. I don't know. I think that's going to raise the requirement level of it, so that's not exciting. And then Uhtred in Siphon will maybe... I actually don't think that's going to do anything. I think that's going to increase the distance of the acquisition. Siphon, you could go with... because it's a % chance per 10 quality. So you could go with Dialia's and get 1 more % chance. But yeah, Uhtred is just going to be a collection from further away. But yeah, Dialia's and Siphon is not terrible. I don't think it is. Actually kind of makes sense. I don't know if I'm going to go full send to Dialia's right now. It needs to be less than 10 div for me. Now it's 20. But that'd be a really nice improvement. That would bump this up to 8% chance. It's a big deal. Other than that, I don't think there's any other changes to make. I am going to try out taking out the snap and just going with like an energy retention on the ailment cast and see if that can help things a bit. What's up, Acolyte? Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. What's up, Seek? How's it going tonight, man? Did I see the new Indigon Quipolati's thesis
You've
tech?
received a
No, I
shipment.
did not. What is the thesis? That's the mana in the helm. A random skill that requires Groy, generates 15. Runic Inscription. Recur skills cause you to regenerate mana per second equal to 10% of that skill's Mana cost. Ooh. It's on the gloves there? That sounds interesting. I mean, they nerfed the heck out of Indigon, right? Didn't Indigon get gutted? Where's my patch notes? They increased the base ES. Yeah. You get 10 to 15 spell damage rather than 35 to 50. And getting it going is much harder. It was 5 to 10, and now it was 35 to 50. Now it's 5 to 10. Somebody's actually making Indigon work even with all those nerfs. I guess that in and of itself justifies the nerfs, which is kind of interesting. Dude, that is cool. I'm going to have to check it out. Spooky, I say you push for 10k. That's a no-brainer, dude.
By Garukan!
Right?
Take my true power! I need more time.
Get up to 30k mana regen? God, that's crazy. That's got to be a pretty delicate interaction, though, right?
I need more time.
Like, you've got to scale up a certain spell very carefully. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. Seems like that should be a pretty delicate interaction. Perfect sorcery? Hello. Where's my comets? I do not want to come play. Ow. Is this another ailment map? I didn't see it. Cleansed radius. Maybe it's their resists. Maybe it's because they have 50 Ellie res. Mana stack with Mind Over Matter. So in my hour-long video on mana stacking, which was 2 videos ago, you could probably learn a lot going through that one. But one of the things I talk about is the problem with running what I call hard mom. So actually speccing the Mind Over Matter node, it can be tempting. But it really just like, you know, it really just negates the purpose of doing Mind Over Matter when you do that, because you lose all the recovery. And the recovery is your defense, and it is your mana pool for spells. So it can be done. Like, it can work. It's just like generally really counterintuitive to everything you're trying to do with the build, basically.
You will burn.
This map is a rough one. Travel all over in this map. Oh my god, look how nice the lightning warp is. Like, shooting across the map like that is a sork. It's just so nice.
Die, forgotten.
It's a blink that you like. It's a Shroudwalker that you like to see. Alright, we are going to swap back in the Living Bomb and Pulse Snap for a little bit, see how it goes. I think the Living Bomb is proccing the ailments better. Because that Ignite ailment is kind of the hardest one to proc.
I can't do that yet. Not yet.
Yeah, it already feels more consistent. The only thing is the Snap may have been helping with clear, and especially in that Abyss room, which was like the goated moment for this build. Where's the loot? Did they nerf Abyss again? Yo, what's up, Ewing? You tried it and it's insane. Awesome to hear, man. I love to hear it. We're going to keep making it even better. Right now I'm exploring like all the ways that don't have to do with gear to make them better. because gear is like costly experimentation. And also, like, I don't think the build needs to get more expensive.
Behold the storm.
Which boss is this? Okay. He's angry, obviously. Now he's frozen. I love that they get frozen, man. You just don't have to worry about all the mess of the stuff they're going to do when they freeze like that. Super OP. Alright, there's a wisp. Rares. This map is atrocious. Go get that last abyss. These do have, these maps do have that the abyss is more difficult per pit. So that's why the last one has been like insane. On that last map, it was like uber levels of insane. And yeah, should be pretty hard here. Yeah, this build's awesome. I feel like, I mean, this is day one of the build for me, and I feel like it's just getting started, even though it looks real great and everything.
Victory is mine.
Ow. NGL, that hurt. Hello? Okay. Wouldn't mind some loot, though,
I
game.
need more time.
Like, is my filter hiding all the loot? Where is the loot? Ching. We are so lucky the meteors that the comets target for us.
I need more
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Living Bomb. They procs the ailments so much more frequently. Kind of confusing. Like, the interactions are...
Not
The
yet.
text on those gems is hard enough to just figure out what the gem does, that when you figure out how it's interacting with these meta gems, it's just brutal. Oh yeah, I
An
think that's it.
ancient force made anew in my hands.
Crushing the maps, finding no loot, but
You've
crushing the
received a
maps.
shipment.
Tier 3 charges gained. Bad. Also bad. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. I'll show the skill tree up while I'm gone. I've made a few super minor changes, but you can see them. Oh, what's your mana before life percent? We are at 81. I think 85. I can get 85 if I path over here manually. And then you can get up in the 90s if you have more jewel sockets. I don't believe my characters are uploaded to Ninja. I don't think I have it synced. I just use the Mobalytics
Can I
guides
help?
to have one source of truth or things get, so messy. Put presence AoE over here. Let's see what my presence is. That's pretty weak. Presence AoE determines how far away our temp chains gets applied. So somebody's saying you die to ranged stuff. The temp chains with presence AoE would be like the hard answer to that. Can your char carry Sekka 6-man with Vase on? I have no idea yet, Ferric. Not where it's currently at. I need to solve mana on bosses, I think. What is the health of Zarkoth? What's his name? Zaroth? What's his health? How many millions in a 6-man? Thanks for the follows, guys. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Oh, it's not too many mills, but he has insane DR. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where the only way to know is to test, right? And I've never done it. I haven't even, run Zesht with this build yet. I probably need to do that. But... some extra rarity here. It's kind of nice. Oh, DR's from the vase. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not a I've always wanted to be a Sekama's enjoyer, but I've just never done it in any given season.
I can't do that.
It looks really fun to go full on Sekama's. I think this build would do just fine with it. Somebody's running the Covenant for solving mana on bosses. I was thinking more about that while I was peeing. I was like, that's probably awesome. It probably works great. Temp chain just saved me from an embarrassing death there, by the way. If you're ever on the fence about the temp chains link up, you'll see it work wonders every time. Every time you play the game. Oh my god, the Abyss clear is just so wonderful, isn't it? Whoa. They're not done. Oh god, they're not done at all. Oh my lord. What just happened? What? Wait. What just happened? Holy Abyss. Yo, what's up, Court? Welcome, dude. I found a bongle. I love bongle. Oh, God. I gotta reset my overlay thing here real quick. That was so insane. I cleared the pit twice, and then those guys came out. They had periodic invulnerability. Who knows what else? What? Yeah, immune to damage. Incredible DPS. I ran away, but then my character ported back in. Oopsies. Which gloves, Ferrac? Okay, there we go. This is working now. I don't know. Do people buy bongles? Everybody needs a bongle. They're bad in
Seems
the
like a good
hard
deal.
mana stacking spark build because you have room to exceed the crit bonus by quite a bit. In this build, they are amazing because we rely on just activating crit to get things going. So then to just set a hard limit on the bonus without having to spec in the tree is super valuable. Yep. That's the whole idea. So without them on, I would guess my crit bonus is like less than 100 on certain things. Like Spark, for instance. You know, crit bonus is straight 250. We pulled Meligaro off. Where are you, crit bonus? Crit bonus is 88. So
Not enough dexterity.
oh crap, I was glitching this Meligaro. Ay. Game. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, what do I do here? Dex. In. Dex. In. Nobody sees this. Nobody sees that this is how I'm doing this. Okay. I got another Nasty Gram map. That's crazy, Ferric. That sounds really broken. Whatever you're doing. How on earth is your crit 92 to 95? Are you on Blood Mage? Yeah, Lightning Warp totally just got me killed there. It's generally, like, I've seen it generally be pretty good, but that was the nightmare. Yeah, Blood Mage does cool things. Just really wanted to full send Stormweaver this season, just for the sake of full sending Stormweaver, honestly. So here we are. Like until they take away the two things on Blood Mage that are just like infinitely broken for spells, it will always be the best way to do crits and comets and stuff.
Die forgotten.
You just can't beat it. The base 15% crit on spells is like, that could be the whole Ascendancy and it'd probably still get played. Like the Ascendancy could be one node and it would be that, and then people still might play it. It's Bluffer. We are mana stacking by definition, so we're actually converting all our ES to mana. So we do have ES. It just isn't showing up because we told it to go away. Yeah, Lightning Warp is rippy, but it's also like really amazing a lot of the times. That was a nice breach. 20 splinters maybe? 14?
I need more time.
So Court, my resists are like in the 30s. 34 and 37 are my two lowest. The cold's really high because I get Purity of Ice on the Scepter. Yeah, the resists are ass. They need to be fixed. I'm just not going to fix them until I totally understand the destination of this build, basically. Alright, Abyss time.
I can't do that yet.
Oh god, it looks nasty too. Oh my god.
Didn't break a sweat.
What is with these abysses? Nasty grams.
I can't do that yet.
That guy just disappear. I love that. What's the math on the wand? The math is do lots of damage, proc lots of ailments. I guess, you know, the no joke part of the math is like you kind of have to decide how many power charges you want to use versus how badly you want the elemental resistances. So right now I'm just doing 4. But obviously I think you can get it up to 8, maybe 9 with like power charge and chance on other items. I think you can get power charge and chance on gloves or helmet. I can't remember. But yeah, then you'd have minus 90 all res. Now, there is some talk in the YouTube comments about a way to weapon swap the max power charges without the penalty. I am very interested in that. The way the skill reads, you shouldn't be able to do that, but it maybe works because, like, who on earth has used this wand very much? why would they have cared? But yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to, you know, if you're starting to full send a variant of this build, you definitely want to get those resists as high as they can go. You're taking a penalty from controlled metamorphosis as well,
Gold, take you.
which you could improve by buying a better one, you know. Where's the boss, dude? Is he over there? I'm gonna look. Yep. Aww. Oh, that's wonderful. That is just some wonderful bossing right there.
Freeze!
Sign me up for that all day. I've died to a lot of bosses this league, not killing them fast enough and not freezing them.
I need more time. Didn't break a sweat.
Where'd the Wisp go? The Wisp just gave up on me?
Freeze!
Dang Wisp. Whoop. I just lightning warped that teleport. Some beacon? I already have a beacon. I'm just going to start selling the ones I don't like. I need the gold so badly. I ran out of gold while I was trying to respec to this build. I was like, you could be kidding me, game. I've been playing all league. I ran out of gold and I can't do things I want to do? This is ridiculous.
Check back soon.
Here is an updated link to all the Mobalytics stuff for everyone. So this Mobalytics guide was my league starter. It has a full league start through the campaign, early mappings, you know, build variant set. Thank you, Zocati. And then we are in Adonia's Comets. That's the variant we're on here. It's going to be interesting trying to do better on resists. Going to have to sacrifice something on rings in order to get it. And the only thing you can really sacrifice on these rings is cast speed or mana, so rip. That helmet could get a lot more res on it. You could get a Warrior with max all res, so then you would get 50 all, but I think it's like 100 div Warrior, so that's pretty crazy. And yeah, I've got int as a suffix all over the place, so it would be like dropping int, which is also really sad. Oh, it's fine, Zocati. I appreciate it, dude. What's up, Callie? Good evening, man. How are you? What time is it? 11:30. Do a few more here. Running out of tablets. Wish there was a way to get the 4 quicker. You could sprint out the gate.
I can't do that yet.
Being greedy, I guess. Hello.
Not yet.
Trying out Ritual Farm? God, Ritual's great, isn't it? I gotta get back to Ritual and Essences. This Abyss stuff is overrated. Maybe it's better if you have rarity on your character, which I don't. It's gonna like rub that in my face here and be like insane. What's my character level? 96. You want to get any character you're serious about, you want to get them to 96. 96 and 97 is where it really starts to be a bit of a drag. I've got a few 97 characters. I've got one 98 character. But yeah, they are all 96. Because you're really just not taking your character seriously if they're not level 96. Did Abyss on a Permafrost Tactician. It was great. Was that after the nerfs? I know they nerfed Abyss quite a bit. I never got in before the nerfs. Oop.
I can't do that.
I am ignited and corrupted blooded. Feels bad. Here we go.
Not yet. Another world close at our own.
She's serious. She's a very serious woman.
Die, forgotten.
I don't know what her name is. It's not Jaina.
I can't do that yet.
Kind of Earl Sark now. I mean, it's really fun, right? I mean, I'm sure like the dex-based stuff has. I mean, it's got to be better in the min-max because it's faster. Because all the movement speed's over there and blink is awkward, but yeah, it's really fun. It's potent enough and it's really fun.
You will know suffering.
The lightning warp moves us around pretty nicely. Just swapped over getting one shot by everything. Yeah, no surprise there. You lose elemental res. You're taking like a ton more damage and you need a lot of spirit to get the blasphemy online. Getting life back? I hardly take any life damage. The only life damage I'm taking is from Ignite Dot, which appears to go through Mind Over Matter, which I don't understand why it works that way, but Frostbolt COC is very cool. I feel like it's awesome. I prefer this, but it's very cool. Hey, you be a good boy now, Black Crow.
Get back here,
Don't
creature.
embarrass me in front of my friends.
Enough of this.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Poor Black Crow. He's having a bad day here. Jeez.
Praise!
My character was insistent on like quadruple killing him. Oh, embarrassing. It's a dead end. It is nice to rush to the boss. Like, having all the content revealed on the map is poetic. Yo, what's up, Dorsch? Merry Christmas, my friend.
Not yet.
Hope you had a good night with the fam. I have problems with mana against tankier bosses. Yes and no. So, it does go down low, but we are running the... what do you call it? Force of Will. So that tends to keep it up with the comets at least. And then the bosses are like perma-frozen, so any delay time that's being caused by the lack of mana is not leading to death. Oh my lord, Abyss. So yeah, I am running out of mana on bosses and I don't like it and want to fix it, but it isn't like a life and death problem yet. I don't think so. Franciscar. Steve, here's a build guide. We are in the most recently updated variant on that guide here.
Check back soon.
This one's good. I think I have one more map to run under this set of tablets. Here's an effectiveness breach. I'll just throw that in there. And then I think I'm going to queue up Strongbox Essences again after that. What is the assembly? Does it suck? We'll see. Sounds awesome, Dorsh. I will check it out after the stream. Changing the chest as series, use half of your HP as mana pool 2. Let me take a look at what you mean. I like the Covenant idea. What is it? At Series Splendor? Oh, shit. Oh, I thought the map was coming for me. Not that one. There's another at Series chest. Permanent step rule. Nope. Yeah, that one? Okay. Oh, the Covenant. Is that at Series Covenant? Oh my god, what's going on? Splendor was right. Okay. Sported gems, 50% converted to life. And it has 6 sockets. That's kind of cool. Bonuses as though it was a certain element. Good resists on it. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't have any, like, spell leech, so you'd just be, like, crushing my health pool down to 0, basically, right?
Freeze!
Oh god, there's a reflect minion in here. Oh my god, they're so scary.
Didn't break a sweat.
Oh, it gives spell damage as life. Okay. I don't think I saw that on there.
Not
Jesus.
yet.
Getting like kind of wrecked here. There we go. Let me go look at it again. I don't see it. Yeah, Blood Mage is different. I mean, I think you can run the Covenant on this build.
By Garukan!
Blood Mage doesn't need to run the Covenant, right? Or maybe it does anyway because of the overflow.
Time.
But yeah, we are Spark. We are Stormweaver. We have to... Mana is our friend on Stormweaver. It just is. It's how everything works. You just have to go mana. If you want to go life, you kind of got to go over to Blood Mage, the goat.
Not yet.
Blood Mage is the casting goat. Blood Mage has used everything since the game started. Blood Mage was like the lightning spear god. That's when you knew something was wrong with Blood Mage. Oh, Jawbone, thank you. Big drops. Dorsh, thanks for the sub, dude. Resume the streak. Appreciate you, man. Running Oracle with the Covenant? Yeah, I could see that. Covenant is 100% convert, so then the mana pool... I don't know. Do we still run Eldritch Battery? I guess under this setup I do. But the mana pool gets kind of awkward at that point.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, very nice. I'm proud to have your Prime.
I need more time.
Comets everywhere, dude. We like dropping comets.
I can't do that yet. Not yet.
Whoa.
Hail!
A lightning warp, keep things exciting.
I can't do that yet.
Lots of lightning warps. Final Abyss here, I believe. Thought I killed everything, but maybe this essence is counting as on it. Yep. Alright, see if I can survive this last Abyss. It's gonna be a mess because I wasn't there. Boom! Woo! Feels good. Immune to lightning, immune to cold. This is like a bricked expedition. It's ridiculous, actually, how much immunity there was there.
Not yet.
Boom. See you later, buddy. Yeah, sure, Spooky. Just let me know what it is. I can talk about it. Do you have Mind Over Matter active or just the surrounding? Just the surrounding. You cannot activate a keystone with the From Nothing jewel. It doesn't work like that. This was an Uber map boss on tier 15, 6 mod, triple effectiveness tablets. We're testing the hardest as possible content here. Hardest I've gotten going was a 30 mil double Citadel boss. And they died in sadness. I did die to an Abyss tonight. To be fair, if I wasn't running Lightning Warp, it would have been fine. But I love Lightning Warp. It's not coming off. It's too sexy. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. There's few things in PoE 2 like Lightning Warp, where you like don't have to target a thing or really wait for some like noticeable visual condition, and your character can just blink across and kill. When you get an opportunity for it, you just gotta full send it.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh my god, look at these guys. They're so rude. That was a lot of chests. Nothing? Dude. Nice. That sounds good. Worth noting, if you have the strength requirement,
Fall before me.
let me show off a gem that's not on my build that easily could be if I wasn't being so picky about stats. Life on kill, I think. Cannibalism, yeah. You could run Cannibalism 2. You can run Cannibalism 2 in Purity of Ice for free. Because Purity of Ice doesn't count. These gems have always been bugged. They don't count the added spirit cost that's on the support gem tag. So you can just support whatever you want into these purities. And they don't cost anything. Yeah, it reminds me I should have Clarity 2 in there. I'm so bad. Look, don't even listen to me. I don't even know. I don't even have basic things on my guy. Cool-headed would actually be really nice for my guy, but we'll go strong-hearted, I guess. Be nice if I had some ES. That ES one's kind of cool. It's free increased spell damage. Mysticism 2. Cold Mastery? All right. Higher level purity. Let's go. Yep, they've always been bugged like that. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't fix it. Nobody really talks about it. It's just been a thing. Yeah, Cold Lightning Warp build would be really cool. Nope. I think you just got to run more Abysses, Spooky. And then make sure you have Spect, you know, in the early part of the tree. There's something for increased boss chance. This one right here. So your first 4 points, you want to go right here. 100% chance to lead to a boss. How was I doing with the clerics? I think I have that linkage here. So it's a skeletal cleric with Aminamu's Tithe. And you get Abyss mods. You can also run Essence Harvest for mana regeneration, and it's only 21 spirit to do all of that. It's very strong. We don't have a gem slot for it. We're out of gems. We would need an unset ring at this point. How much does it cost to make the build? I really can't sponsor an answer to that question because the wand is the cornerstone, and the wand was pretty cheap at the beginning of the day, but I bet it is not pretty cheap anymore, and I haven't checked what it is. Okay. Is there more to test? I mean, the build, I think, is right where it needs to be. I have lots of gem levels to upgrade. Probably like 30 div worth of gem levels to upgrade. I think the tree is perfectly honed. I would like to get mana res efficiency in the Heart of the Well. That would be really solid, and that is easy to do based on what I'm doing with this gem. I've got 2 points here that are going into increased energy, and I don't love that. So wouldn't mind finding a better home for those 2 points. Then the last big potential game changer is that folks in the YouTube comments are saying there is a way to weapon set 1 snapshot the Pinnacle of Power buff. So that way, or sorry, weapon set 2 snapshot it. So that way, when you go back to weapon set 1, you just have, 3 power charges instead of 7 or 8. And then you're not losing so much elemental resists. And I need to figure out what that's all about, basically. And I gave it like one quick try before I streamed, and it didn't work the way that I thought folks were saying it was. So, yeah, more to learn on that. I'm not sure, Fishy. I think if you're not doing the weapon set thing, yeah, you definitely want it. It's a free, +1 to everything the wand does. But if this weapon swap thing is real, you probably want -1, which is crazy. Kind of weird. I have to do some more conversation and testing on that before I really know. Yeah, very odd. It seemed like they were saying if you hard locked, so it seemed like they were saying if you went like this, if you hard locked a second Adonai in the weapon swap, so then you get a second Pinnacle of Power here, weapon set 2 Pinnacle of Power. And then you took your skill points, you would path over here, get the +2. Path here, get the +1. I think there's one more over here. Yep. Path here, get the +1. You would, I guess you would manually stay on swap 2. You would get your 8. You'd have 8 power charges, which is just so crazy good. After you get your 8, you Pinnacle, and then you swap back. Now, I'm skeptical that it works because I tested very carefully swapping with the Pinnacle buff, and it always removed the buff or reset the buff between the swaps. But enough people have said it that it must be real. So, Sineb asks, what do you look for on the wand? You just want to make sure that nothing sneaky is in there. So the wand can roll +0 power charges, and then that affix doesn't even show up. It's just gone in the trade site. So make sure that doesn't happen to you. And then the overspawns can roll higher all res penalty per power charge. So you want 10 or lower. It needs to be 20% quality. That's another huge gotcha with this wand, because Pinnacle of Power quality is 2% more per power charge consumed. You don't want to miss out on that. Quality on your wand equals quality on the skills that it offers. And then, yeah, as much max mana and cast speed as you can afford is, of course, good. I agree, Icarus. There has to be a way. I need to figure it out. Yep, that's what I experienced, kiddies. That's what I experienced. Goes away on swap, swap back, it's there again. That is what I saw. Now, somebody said if you run an actual wand in both, that it doesn't. And I guess I can try harder to test this. It says this is my weapon set to Pinnacle, but it's not behaving that way. Let me go ahead and get the power charges needed here. Okay, there's 4, so click. Not working. Not working. It's like not auto swapping maybe. Okay, I lost him. I'll test this a little more. I think I need to turn everything on for 1 and 2. It works for me. No reason to need the buff going when I'm just on the other set to gain charges. I mean, you have to have the buff. You could technically get one without the negative res. Somebody said that, and I don't think so. But if there's a way, you know, let us know. Okay, here we go. Buff. Okay, buff is on. Swap back. Buff is gone. Swap back. Buff is there again. Buff is gone. Go back. Buff. 9.1. Unbuffed. 7.2. Yeah, just full on not working for me. I think how else you could test. So let me go here and push the weapon set 1 pinnacle. That do it? No, no buff there.
I need more time.
I can stay on 2. So I tried 1 tonight, Court. I cleared it, but it was annoying. I think it's only on certain uniques. I don't think it's on all. What's up, Richard? Don't use the skill on weapon set 2. Keep the power. Use the buffer charges. And buff on 1. Ugh, I'm sorry, I don't quite understand what you're saying. I want to, because this is like, this is meta changing. Being able to do this, right? Alright, so don't, you have to swap back to 1, then use the skill. So use it. So I've got 2 down here. I've got my weapon set 1 skill and my weapon set 2. So you're saying use the weapon set 2 skill even though I'm on set 1? It doesn't let me do that.
I need more time.
Keep the power charges and use pinnacle. So here it is. Wait, here's... Okay, sorry, let me try this again. Alright, here's pinnacle on 1. Boom.
I
Done.
can't do that yet.
And now what are you saying? Also use it on 2? Or something? It is on both now. This is so ridiculous to be doing in Hideout. Whichever set you have the max charges on, you will switch to the opposite set to activate. Okay. But when I switch to the opposite set, don't you lose the max charges or no?
What is it?
You don't lose them? Is that what you all are saying to me?
What is it?
A step closer to legend.
That must be what you all are saying to me. What? You gotta be kidding. That's so broken. Why would it work like that? They snapshot. Okay. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't hike back any stats. My stats are very sensitive. And we'll get a bunch of weapon set 1 stuff going. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and do it now based on what y'all are saying. So, oops, cancel. All right, so where do I want the charges? I want... What's happening here? Why can't my brain do this? Keep all the power charge nodes on 2. Makes sense. There's 7. There's another one. How much do I need? Ooh, I can't get over here. Can I? I'm going to have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, you can get there. That's crazy. I'm just hike back everything that's crit. 1 more. Perfect. Okay. Okay, took 23 points. Is there some nice power charge buff in here somewhere? There's duration. Power charge duration, infusion duration. Also the power charge on infusion on 2 as well. I'm not sure what that is. I'm curious though. Okay, we won't use that point. Weapon set 1, we need to get everything back. So these crit nodes everywhere. No, I don't have a solution for that, Court. Weapon swaps are so janky, you know? They're just so janky. This is massive crit chance. What else did I yoink? Yoink? I know I yoinked more. Was it this? I don't think so. This is a bonus wheel that I don't really care about. I don't think it was that. You have to go look at my own. You have to go look on my own tree like a nerd. Where is my own tree? You know you suck when you have to do this. Those 3 are very good. Should have known it. And then got those. Over here. This whole wheel still there. Can't find it. Oh, it's only 1 more point. Okay, it's just like this. Meta skill energy. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Zocati. That is awesome that you know. If you know, you know. Oh, you know what? This is actually decent here. I can go there. Yoink.
Go on.
Inspiring.
Yeah, that is incredible. What a reference. Okay, so now, what are you all saying to me? Bind Power Siphon. And you're also saying charge on infusion. Good lord. So confused. Talking about siphon elements? There's so many siphons. Oh, I have to bind that to weapon set 2? Oh, I get what you are saying. I'm so sorry. It's a dumpster fire here.
Yes.
A new realm of power.
I'm so confused how this is going to work, but I'll just keep full sending it. People are yoinking left and right. The dude is changing the world. Okay, so now... Alright, so now I can only gain the power charges when I'm on weapon set 2,
I need
right?
more time.
There's 5, 6,
I can't do that
7.
yet.
Oh, I'm so confused what's happening here, but just keep going. Weapon set 2 pinnacle, 8, boom. And then swap back. But I don't have the buff. I don't have the buff. Isn't that the whole idea? God, why am I... Well, I don't understand how this works. People need to yell at me. I need to be yelled at this point. Keep the power charges. Oh, I was never supposed to swap over. I'm so crazy. Okay, let me try again.
I need more time.
All right, so we're gonna gain power charges on weapon set 2. We need 8 of them because I just spec'd, so this test takes a while.
I can't do that yet.
Come on. Okay, and then we're gonna swap to 1. Only have 7, but that's because of the weapon, and we're gonna use the buff. Okay. That's a giga buff. And then we're good. French copy of the Yoink Man. Alright, so question. How do I regain the power charges? And thank you all for your patience. Don't use the skill on 2. Keep the power. Use the buff on 1. Like, that works as like a pre-buff, like one time. Get power charges with Firestorm. Do I put like Frost Bomb on 2? As a way of like... Does it like snapshot the power charges over there? There's 2. We'll go... Spark on 1.
Not yet.
This is a piece I don't understand. Get to like manually swap over to 2, get the power charges, swap back. I have to self-cast Firestorm. That's probably going to be a deal breaker for me. This is so it's really interesting to figure out, but it's starting to be like way too much management. Upper level management. Unless there's some automatic way to have these swaps be managed through skills where I don't have to really think about them, definitely don't want to use it. I see. So on one... Okay, it's starting to make sense now, and I'm sorry I'm so slow. But on weapon set 1, we generate all the infusions. Like 3 across the board, basically, whatever it is. And then on weapon set 2, we spec a Firestorm that is self-cast. We one-tap it, we get all the infusions, we go back, and we cast the Pinnacle. I got it. I got it. Rain 1, next best would be Blood Mage, for sure. Probably, it may be net better on Blood Mage. Not as fun, though. Not as interesting. Okay, so to make this work, and it may be worth making this work, right? Because then resists are done. Like, we don't have power charges on weapon set 1, right? Yeah, I think if you're wanting to do mana stacking, it's Stormweaver for sure. But if you're wanting to get a like crit-based meta skill trigger build that works really well and has lots of damage, I think Blood Mage has a higher ceiling. This is just way more fun. And does Firestorm really consume them all? I feel like it's just going to consume 3, right? $686 ailment threshold. What do you mean by that? Just on me? Is that a lot? Is that good? Is that bad? Seems bad. What makes it more fun on Stormweaver? Mana stacking and Mind Over Matter and mana regeneration interactions are really fun. Sarkoth's Refrain. Echo thrice. Got it. Dude, this is a crazy tech. I'm gonna see it through and try it out, but like this is crazy maintenance. So charge regulation is out of the picture, right? Because we won't have power charges to consume. We'll just be proccing it like when we want them. So we don't hard run the Mind Over Matter node. We don't hard run this node because 50% less mana recovery rate is devastating. But we take nodes all over the place that give us the Mind Over Matter effect, which is damage taken from mana before life. And we're at 81%, which is about an equal distribution there. All right, so Firestorm goes on 2. And Firestorm goes down here. There it is as a +5. And this is on 1. Actually, I'm going to put Firestorm here and put this here. Okay, so we go down. We fight. We get all our infusions. We tap a Firestorm. We get a 5x Firestorm and all the power charges. And then we fight, and we go back to Pinnacle. Okay. That's reasonable. I'm going to go try it out. I'm going to give it a test drive. If I die and fail, it's all your fault, everyone. We can do it on a nothing burger map. None made 5 slots. Sorry, JF Child. Sorry. Music, I'll have to look at your build in a little bit, I guess.
I can't do that yet.
Wait, how many infusions do I have? Not very many because I'm using them. We'll get there.
Nothing.
We're already like kind of dead here. I mean, everything's dying, so it's kind of a weird test. All right, Firestorm. There's 8 power charges, and we're up. And now we have max res. Oh, man. That's really good. It's kind of freaky how good that is. Now let's see how hard it is to like get these power charges back. There's a firestorm, 8 power charges. Oh my gosh, that's broken. Totally broken. But now my res is scuffed and I can't use him. Did it switch him? It switched him. So rude. Okay. 8 power charge consumption? This is super broken. Sometimes I have 6 though. It didn't consume them there. Whoa. Okay, something's going on. I'm clicking it. And they weren't getting consumed. I wonder what was going on there. No Christmas for you. Oh, goodness. I want this room to go away, man. Trying so hard to build a straight path up the middle of my temple. And it's not going very well. Okay, we're going to just go back up. I'm way too interested to keep trying out this power charge thing. Yeah, you could do that for charge regulation, but it's minus 10 all res per power charge, so... And I'm going to have 4, like, all the time. So I think it's either all or nothing. Like, you just stick with one weapon set, or you don't.
I need more time.
It is kind of awkward though, because like with the snapshotting of the power charges. All right, so let me get it going here again. There's 8. This swap back to weapon set 2. I hate you. Oh, there we go. They're gone. The thing I need to figure out is, can I still like just passively generate and consume them? Because it's important for mana consumption. Yeah, -1 would be best. Just hilarious. Alright, so let's get some more. Okay, I've got 5 power charges consumed. Okay, they consumed that time. Earlier, I swear they did not consume when I told them to. Which is deeply concerning, obviously. They are, and they're consumed. God, this is... I mean, if this can get, like, consistent, that is completely broken. Power charge snapshotting. Putting on a control hotkey? Okay, I can try that. I mean, I'll fix that part later. If this works, it works. Power charges, consume. Now, when I do it, I temporarily have, like, -10 all res. Because it's 8 power charges, but it's worth it. It's so much damage. Goodbye, buddy. Peace and love. By the way, thanks everyone for being patient with me while I was trying to understand how this weapon swap works. I was impressed how dull-headed I was being.
Sold it.
We have a Christmas mystery box? Are you kidding? Dude, Malcolm, I don't know what you want me to say about the ailment threshold, dude. I'm fine with it. Is it too low for you? What do you want? What do you want from me? Open the store and it gives you one. No way. Troll. Consumables. New. Nope. Go to my collection. Here. Ah! I hit buy more. Last the Druid's mystery box. Last the Druid's mystery box. Is this it? Is this my freebie? Ooh, Phoenix dodge roll. Let's go. Everyone, you have a free mystery box. Enjoy. Go enjoy. All right, I really want additional essence. I really want ritual back. There's expedition. I like expedition good enough. I really need to go to bed also. I have a full day with my kiddos tomorrow. Let me do one more map to test out this this tech again. Do it with 2 of them in there. Desert Hourglass map device? No way. Pog. Oracle has an extra power charge. Ridiculous. Broken. Alright, so there's a bunch. Now you don't want to tap this elemental storm or this firestorm until you're going to get 8. Otherwise you're going to be sitting there with a bunch. Let's swap this over. Let go? Okay.
Inferno.
That was only 6. Because now the firestorm's on cooldown like for a while, and I'm sitting at 17 res. And I feel it, man. But there's 8. And I tried to consume, but I'm frozen. Okay, we're online.
Die forgotten.
I don't know. It's a little janky. I'm not sure I can do it. I'm going to keep trying, though. Yay, Ritual's back. I mean, after the first round, it should be fine. There's 8 power charges, and we go. Can you imagine some Trinity on this build? Obviously, buff timer's a lot longer, too, which helps.
Not yet.
Thank you all. Thank you. It's really fun. This build is really, really fun, and it's
You there.
it is super autopilot when you get it going. Whatever. Big expedition. I died. Okay.
Good news for you.
All right, some very cool stuff in there. I'm not totally sold on the power charge weapon swap. It does enough damage without it. Single tapping the firestorm to get them is kind of janky. But then again, you don't even need to hit any minions with it. Like, you just tap it once to consume and you're good. The fact, though, that you can sit there with not 8 power charges, though, and you're stuck with them and you can't get rid of them. Like, you can have minus 70 all res just, like, stuck on your character if you don't get all the infusions consumed. And you need 8 out of 9. It's pretty heavy. It's interesting. I'm definitely going to do a lot more playtesting with it to see if it fits, see if it works, see if it's worth it. Because I think the build does, you know, plenty enough damage without it. Maybe it's good in, like, a certain circumstance or something. I'll keep trying it out. Okay, let's go out with a bang. Let's go see if we can kill the old wet noodle. And then I'm going to bed. I'm up too late, man. Up too late. I was thinking the wand would be good for leveling. What's the requirement on it? It's level 72. Never mind. I don't know if there's like a lower version of it. Probably not.
Not yet.
Alright, so there's Firestorm, and we only have 5. Scary. Another Firestorm coming up. There it is. Oh, weapon set 1. There we go. Okay. And now we're set for probably the rest of the encounter here. And I'll reset it, Zashed.
Didn't break a sweat.
Didn't break
Not
a
yet.
sweat, she says. Oh god, I have 8 power charges. I must have hit the storm.
Now
Scary.
don't move.
Don't accidentally click your storm.
I need more time.
Now pour. Sorry to hear it, man. That's what gambling's all about, though. If the gamble was in your favor, the armor wouldn't be worth anything. Everyone would do it. All gambas are slightly not in your favor.
I need more time.
Oh, yeah, true. No, it's a good idea because it may go up in price as this gets more popular. I mean, there weren't a ton on there, even when I searched before stream, that were really good. There's plenty of, like, you know, okay ones, but... Okay, somehow I got 4 power charges. Terrifying.
I need more time.
There's 8 and buff. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. What's going on here? I have 8 and I can't consume. Oh, it was stuck on weapon set 2. Okay, that fixes it then. I just have to click a spark, basically. And then we're good. All right, Zeshty boy. Let's see what you got.
We that dreamed.
I can't do that yet.
In nightmare. We that are one.
I need more time.
Our fury.
Don't be rude like that.
We
That was a little slow, but not my first time. First time Zesh here. Just kidding. Definitely want that to be like much more instant, but it can totally be much more instant. That was just me being a bad player.
Sold it.
Very exciting. Yeah, good game. All right, everyone. This was really, really fun. This build is a blast. I will once again post the link to the guide and the link to the Discord channel is everywhere, but I'll put that in the chat as well. Come on by the Discord if you have questions or need help with the build. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you all. Enjoy your PoE over the break, and I'll catch y'all later. Thank you, everyone. Good night.